Hi, welcome to another edition of JCTV. My name is Steve, and today we're talking with Ryan Vielleux. Ryan is one of the newer teachers here at JC, teaching the percussion. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing well.
Good to see you.
Yourself?
Doing all right, yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you go to school?
Well, I went to school in the Enfield public system, so that's northern Connecticut, not from you southern guys, so I'm a stranger in these parts, and I went to school at the Hartford Conservatory.
Nice.
Down, and went to high school, did band stuff there, whatever I could get my hands on, and then went on to the Hartford School of Music, or the Hartford Conservatory.
Okay.
Not the big guys.
Not the big guys.
The cheaper version.
Yeah. So percussion, obviously,
really
being your primary instrument?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've messed around with like the piano, or which is also like a percussion instrument. I've done like the xylophone, or even world percussion with djembe, or the congas and all that. But set's my main focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you play out anywhere? You play in a band? Or?
Yeah. The band's called Forces, and which is kind of ripping off the guy, ripping off a bunch of people with the political machine. And so we play out, we play our brand of heavier stuff, heavier hard rock stuff, yeah.
Okay. You ever any experience in like more classical type music?
Yes, we've done, well, not my band per se, but I've done my own thing with, the music history. I followed that and where it all came from. Is a really good thing to look at, seeing where where music actually rose out of, and the arts.
Yep.
All that stuff.
It's good to have the history, good to understand what you're working with.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about your style. How do you teach the kids here at JC's?
Well, it's not really about playing the drums, it's all about the art of communication. And what I like to do is, I like to tell them, I'll do it by ear, but then we'll talk about the music and what I was showing them, that they were kind of, Marco Polo or, Simon Says, they're playing it back and forth, and they get it that way, and it gets them to kind of relax, Sometimes I'll just talk to them like I'm a caveman, just go like, you go hook it, But whatever it gets them, and drums can be silly sometimes, but it really helps them kind of loosen up and pick apart the mathematics of the drums and the music and time,
How long have you been teaching?
Not very long. I was able to teach back with college a couple years back with the Hartford inner city kids, and they were a handful. They're crazy. You only could have like one pair of sticks in the room because they'd want to just jam out everywhere. But yeah, I started doing that, and I've taught my friends. I've co-taught with other instructors too, with back in college, but not for as long as like most people, and that's why I like to stick with the beginner kids. And because I feel as though I'm a student myself, and I'm a beginner, and I want to be able to teach them things that I don't want to get them like too complicated, and it's more of like an art of communication than being able to play the drums. In fact, a lot of times you're not really playing the drums, it's just communication. Yeah. That's what it is.
Cool. Well, why don't you show us what you can do, man? Play a little something for us.
All right.
Let's hear you, man.
Let's show a little bit of artillery right now.
Play it like a French Canadian.
Here we go. So you got... Take simple things and throw in, the independence between your kick and your snare. And that's what I'm really trying to build up with people.
Cool.
Is that you could actually do a lot without having a big drum set. Like, here's a beat right here, throw this in there. What you want to be able to do is have a little bit and just get creative with the little bit. Less is more.
Yeah, just kind of fill it in.
Yeah. So I want to get people comfortable. I don't want them playing, thinking that they're going to play these big, Neil Peart drum sets.
They don't need that, right?
They really don't. They could do a lot with just the little they have. So.
Oh, it's really nice talking to you here today, Ryan. It's a real pleasure working with you here with JC Music. I know the students are really happy with you and have a lot of fun. Yeah. It's a pleasure having you here, and thank you too for joining us on another episode of JCTV. We look forward to seeing you again.